Boom.
Hello, hello.
What is up? What is up? I told y'all I was coming back with half curled hair.
She did a costume change. I didn't do jack shit.
I literally have to. I got a session in an hour.
Yeah, well, you're a responsible adult. I refuse to.
I'm trying.
Work as much as you.
Well, I have my off day on Wednesday. You have your off day on Friday.
That's true.
Boom.
Sometimes I compare myself to Mari, guys. I know Mari makes more money than me, but she also has a fucking workhorse, and I refuse to do that. I just don't have it in me. I don't.
And also you and I have entirely different personalities.
And custom schedules, right? Like I have my kid every goddamn day.
Right. And I think you're content with being able to be home and read into whatever. Yes. And I can do that occasionally, but if someone was like, take a vacation and they were like, what would you do on said vacation? I'd be like, plan activities. Like I wouldn't just read for 7 days. I would literally go insane.
That's what I'm gonna do when I go up north. I'm gonna be reading outside by that river for fucking 6 days. I'm
snoozing. I'm so bored. We're going up by my dad next weekend, and I'm like, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
That overwhelms me.
Free time overwhelms me. Free time overwhelms. If I don't have a set amount of free time, I'm like, what's happening? Where do I need to be?
Okay, what do you do when you would go to the pool? What would you do at the pool?
Lots of different things. I would get in the pool, out of the pool, read a little, get back in the pool, come back out, work on my bullet journal, get back in the pool, listen to my audiobook, come back out. Like I have to do a mix.
I'm
overwhelmed. I literally just can't lay there.
I sit or lay there for like 3 hours reading the whole time. Last Friday, I did get in the pool for a little bit because I was fucking hot as goddamn balls. But no, I just sit and read.
Our series that we've been reading by L. Kennedy, mm-hmm. I was able to do that, but for an hour.
Oh.
And then I had to get up. And then I came back.
I read so much. I'm literally on Sundays, I will read for 10 hours.
Ew. Absolutely not.
Bitch, absolutely not. That Wednesday, you take breaks, you get up and laundry or whatever, but you read a whole book in a day.
I did.
You read The Deal in one day.
I did. Mm-hmm. No, Ugly Love.
You read both of those in one day.
Did I?
Yes, because The Ugly Love, I was so proud of you.
That's how much I don't pay attention.
And then the next day you read The Deal and I was like, bitch, 2 in 2 days? Are you kidding me?
True.
Who are you?
That is true. I know, bitch, I'm at book 20. I finished
round of applause for Mari, everybody. Round of applause.
What is it? Not The Legacy, The Goal. I finished The Goal last night.
Did you love it?
So much.
It's so good.
Bitch, book 22 of the year. And it's July 1st.
Fuck yes.
And I was like,
increase your goal.
I did. I increased it to 30 by the end of the year. And I'm like, I'm going to beat 30 by end of summer, bitch.
When I first set my goal to, I think 50? I first set my goal to 25. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to smash that. And then I did 50. And I was like, I should do 100. And I was like, don't set yourself up to fail. If you smash 50, great. Maybe next year you can do 100. But that's a lot.
It is. And also your bank account, because you have to buy your books. And you're like, I need to have them in my house. You don't where are they going? Where are they going?
In my library that I'm going to have someday. So shut the fuck up, okay? I'm going to have a library.
Where do you store them?
Right now, where do I store them? On my bookshelf and in that. And then I have them hidden behind that little thing over there because I don't have enough space anymore.
You're like, I'm slowly building a bed frame out of books.
I am. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. So, do you get rid of books?
No.
I was like, no. Why would you ask me that?
Here's our friendship to a T. I found the L series books, the L Kennedy books, the series, and I was like, shit, let me just read it. Turned Steph onto it. I was like, girl, it's right up her alley. You're gonna love it. She bought books 2 through 5.
I did immediately.
And I was like, wow, okay, can I borrow them? And I was like, and she was like, yeah, well, I have to have them, and don't dog ear the page. And I was like, okay, no problem. And then I was like, do you want my book number 1? Because she was like, it bothers me that I don't have this. You can have mine. I literally don't care. It's just gonna sit in my office for what?
That's me with books and movies, dude.
No,
it's always been that way. Anyways, now that we're done talking about our hobbies, what
is The Mistake yours?
We both bought a copy because remember I was like, I bought 2 through 5 and you're like, bitch, I'm going to get book 2 today. And I think you got it from Barnes.
Okay, good. Because I was like, oh my God, did I not return a book 2 and you just didn't say anything? Anyways.
Bitch, you know I would have said something.
Oh, I know you would have. Well, I really don't think that you would have though. I think you would have waited a little bit longer and been like, okay, but it's been a month. So, and I know that you've read it. So can I have it back?
But now I gotta bring you the legacy.
Yes. Okay. Let's talk about a cognitive error today. I apologize about my appearance. I feel very self-conscious that I don't have this top part curled, but it is what it is. We're moving through it. I just had to call attention to it because otherwise it was going to eat my brain alive. So cognitive Aries.
Yeah.
And really honestly, Aries, like, even though Jeff is an Aries, but still. Cognitive error series. We are on number 8, discounting positives. So I, when explaining this to a client, like to look at filtering and discounting positives as siblings and catastrophizing and fortune telling as siblings.
Yep.
So I think
filtering is probably the big sister.
Thank you. Filtering to me is viewing or internalizing a negative thing that is happening as if you were the cause of it, right? Like my mom must be mad at me because she slammed the cupboard door when she came home from work. Must have been something I did, right? That could also go into personalization, which we'll get to. Again, we've said it before, say it again. Cognitive errors overlap. It will never just specifically be one. So discounting positives to me, and what I explain to my clients is not being able to view the positives in a situation and or not accepting compliments or praise when it's given to you, right? So like, it must have just been luck that I got an A, or like, oh, you did so good on that presentation. Nah, it wasn't that good. Honestly, I could have done better, blah, 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 in these whatever areas. Oh, I love your outfit. Oh, it's from Goodwill. It's nothing. Like, so just really not being able to accept the compliment of like, bitch, I said I like your outfit. I didn't say I like your outfit because it was designer. I said I like your fucking outfit. Like, let me love you. Anyways, so I personally think discounting positive shows up for me sometimes when I am doing something work related. And I would say I've given a couple of like speeches or speaking engagements. And I feel like it shows up after that. It used to show up heavy for me across the board until I had a supervisor through United Way, Kimberly Payne. She was the best at giving compliments, very strong African-American woman, like Michelle Obama bitch. I was like enamored by her every time we came to work. She was put together. She was prompt. Her vocabulary was on point, just really looked up to her. And so she would say like, oh, you did a great job here. Like, oh, I like your outfit, or oh, these things. And I would like backpedal out of every compliment. And she would be like, Mari, take the compliment. And I'd be like, thank you. And eventually did it enough times where she'd be like, Mari, you're doing it again. Take the compliment. And I'd be like, yes, thank you. To eventually now it comes to the point where people will give a compliment and I'll say, thank you. Not all the time, right? I get slipped up here and there if I'm operating in some negative thought processes that day or during the situation. But for the most part, I think that I'm really good at being able to be like, thank you. I worked really hard on that. Or, oh, I really love this. Or, oh, it was a good deal, or blah, blah, blah. Like whatever I'm saying, because I deserve the compliments. Everybody deserves the compliments. Like if someone's telling you you did a good job, believe them. What the fuck does it look like if I'm out here like fakely giving compliments to somebody and somebody says thank you for it? They don't look stupid. The person who's lying about giving a compliment does. I think that's the underlying theme, right? Of not wanting to feel stupid or not wanting to appear like self-centered or whatever that it may be. But again, cognitive error showing up right there, like it could be labeling or whatever, or mind reading. They think I'm selfish for having, agreeing with them or whatever. But again, if somebody is going to pay me a compliment, I'm absolutely going to take it because I deserve it.
Yes. It reminds me of Mean Girls where she's like, you're really pretty. And she's like, thanks. So you agree. You think you're really pretty. Like that's a bad thing. Right?
Yes, I do agree.
Bitch, yeah, I do think I'm pretty. Yeah. I think that discounting the positives for me for a majority of my life was born out of perfectionism, right? Of like, oh, I got an A, but it wasn't a fucking A+. Bitch, calm down.
Shut up.
Right? Calm the fuck
down.
And here's the thing. That is not you discounting the positives is not going to motivate you to do better. It's going to make you feel like shit. So what are you doing? I talk about this a lot in Gang Guidance when we're talking about building healthy routines and like showing up for yourself in workouts. You're discounting the fact that you show up for a workout by saying, yeah, but I didn't burn enough calories. According to who? According to who you didn't burn enough. Did you show up? Did you do the work? That's what fucking matters.
Literally.
Let's focus on what you did do versus what you didn't think was good enough.
Right.
That's your perception of what you didn't think was good.